Alright. I'm ready. Sorry. I'm doing the draconic challenges for today because I totally forgot about them. Oh, it's only been 15 hours since we were here last, right? Somewhere around that time. Not been too long. Alright. Did that. Did we do everything for the meta? Predator battles are done. Parallel process is done. Okay. Nothing else to do for the stupid Prosper meta. I never have to look at it again. Let's construct a new Ogre's Pride team now for the farming slot. Let's just remove you. You can be Benimaru, I guess. He's Ogre's Pride. Yeah. Fujinuma for the, I think that's Australian 5, because you said good day, mate. Thank you for the 5. Welcome. Okay, Ogre's Pride. Let's start from the back. So we've got... Well, we got Dark Beni, and then we'll have Water Soe, I guess. Galaxia, good luck, Joker. May the gods have pity on your summons. Yeah, please. I don't want to go that hard. Is the update to Bamboo Grove buildings was announced in the dev diary? Like the population increase for those buildings? It was not in the dev diary. The dev diary barely had anything in it. Like, it had the units, it had their kits, and then it had the info about Heroes Jubilee being updated and whatever else was in there. It was literally that. The content preview in the news says that there are skill fusions for characters, but they didn't tell us, right? It says skill fusion has been added to some characters, but who? I don't know. They didn't bother to tell us, which I think is wild. This they handled this quite poorly because they were so focused on doing it, live at the festival thing that's going on, the IRL Tempest Fest, that I think they just cut out a whole bunch of filler. Elias, I just lost my account. I need to make a new one now. Do you think I should hurry up because there's some big reward I could miss, or do you have some time? Most likely there's not going to be anything until late October, like literally 3 months from now. So, I mean, you could start your game now and you can just save for the next 3 months and build up your account using all the free stuff that we're getting. There's no rush. This meta is not really summon worthy compared to an anniversary meta. And unless they drop some weird collab like in the next couple of months, I think most players should just save. So, start your account, start getting it up to snuff, but don't freak out about it, I guess. Alright. And then for now, we'll just leave you blank, because you'll be Momiji, right? Yeah, and then, yeah, we'll see where we need to go from here. This is the team that I'm going to run to begin with, because I think it's going to get the most damage, and then we can tweak it a little bit. But we're going to have Protector Benimaru and then Fire support somewhere in there. We've got Violet for the Orb Change and the Magic buff, Blanc for the Alt Swap and the Weakness Strike, Albus, a summonable Albus here. She's physical, unfortunate, but she does have a Pierce Resistance down debuff, and she's got Green Orb Changing covered. And then this will be the new Momiji and probably Violet underneath her, and then Elmisia. Because Elmisia's going to work really well with this team, because she's got Fire and Earth alt damage up and 100% alt resistance down. Like, she'll be good. Her HP skill means absolutely nothing. And, I mean, if you have the Prosper Lumi, you could, swap out Albus or something, and then you would always have guaranteed orb changes, because you'd have 2 Fire characters and an Earth character. Like, you could do that just for ease of access and converting, but it's not going to get the most damage, which is what I care about, right? Damn, my English is broken at 4 a.m. Oyamada, you know what is weird? I was looking at the list of gacha game revenue report for June 2024, and Slime is not even on the list. Yeah, I see that get posted. They just don't care about it. They'll put like some super failing games down at the bottom, but I don't think they even recognize that this is a game, which is unfortunate because it's not a professionally curated list. It's a list of games that whoever made it is aware of. Slime's not on their radar, whoever they are, so it never shows up. And I do look occasionally to see if they do put it on, because it would rank higher than a lot of those bottom tier ones. Like, we make okay money because of JP and their incessant whaling for mid-metas, but, you know, they can spend their money how they want, but it's just not on their radar. Hayden Cruz, hey Joker, got rank 95 on the last Valor Cup from your videos, used Velzard with Primal Demon Diablo. It's a pretty effective team. It can clear in 3 turns, so I'm glad it helped you out. I don't do a lot of Valor Cup videos because I don't really like Valor Cup that much, but Momiji I think will be pretty good because she's AoE and she's got massive buffs. So the Duel for Love, Ogre Pride. I can imagine the next units are Shion and Shuna, probably. Jaded, another $2 toward the pity you're gonna go to. Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. Gogeta, I'm gonna have to use Summer Lumi again. Yeah. Summer Lumi again. That's unfortunate. Sage the Mage, hello there. For some twisted reason, I couldn't sleep, and now you're here. Well, I'm sorry you couldn't sleep, but welcome. Kama, who will the skill-fused units be? They don't have a lot of options. Like, this is Ogre's Pride right here, right? Water Shion has a skill fusion. Soe has a fusion. Bride Shion has a fusion. Fire 2.0 Benimaru does not have a fusion. OG Fire Benimaru does have a fusion. Water Shuna has a fusion. Wind Hakuro does not. Space Shion does. Earth Soe does not. Earth Benimaru does not. Light Shuna does. So we only have like 4 units to pick from, and they're all physical. And they're all physical units for one. Hakuro, probably the more important one, he's crit focused. Like, unless they change one of his other skills, which I don't even remember what his other skill is. Oh, it's shit. Yeah, they'd probably skill fuse this, but the thing about skill fusing Hakuro is that it directly conflicts with the meta because he's physical, and this is a crit skill. And this meta is not crit focused. So again, it's going to go back to my whole rant video I did last month, or the month before, where the skill fusion units never make any sense because they don't fit. And if they do him, he's not going to fit. You don't want to crit this beatdown battle. They have crit resistance and physical resistance. So, and all of the characters are physical. You know, Fire 2.0 Beni, Hakuro, Earth Soe, Earth Benimaru, they're all physical units. Earth Beni is orange focused. Earth Soe is just pathetic, and he's crit focused as well. So, maybe that's why they didn't put it in the live stream, because they knew they'd be received poorly. Who knows? Ganta Shiro, can these new meta units be summoned later after the banner ends? They will come back, yeah. They are not exclusive characters. Though it'll take like 6 or 7 months for them to probably reappear, but they will return. The only units that never come back are actual collab characters. The Overlord, the Konosuba, and the Idolmaster units. If they're not directly related to some other anime, they will return. We just don't know how long that will take. Because of the account loss, I'm not really informed about what's happening in Slime right now. Is there a new banner dropping, or what exactly is the stream for? Yeah. Yes. This stream is titled Summons. We have a new meta coming out in 6 minutes, and yes, we know they're kits. Joker, have you been to see Deadpool and Wolverine? If so, what did you think of it? I have not gone to see it yet. I kind of forgot it came out until the internet exploded. I'll probably go see it next weekend. Probably. Not guaranteed yet, so no spoilers on it. I know it's doing very, very well, and it's hugely popular. And I like the Deadpool movies, and I like Wolverine, so I'll go see it. Just not now. Let's see, Joker. If I have Konosuba battle units but no Protector Rimuru, should I summon this Benimaru, or who do you recommend? If you have Protector Renard, he'll work. He's generic. If you have Protector Diablo, he will work as well, because they're both generic. You know, Coleus Violet, it really depends on who you're trying to nuke with. Or, no, sorry, Coleus Lumi depends on who you're nuking with, because otherwise they won't get the attack stacks. Primal Demon Violet, same reason. You know, we don't know. Renard is generically blue stacking, and I mean, I guess you could even use Light Protector Shuna, because this is a stun or a pierce stage, and you can stun if you stun Albus. So I mean, she is generically good as well, stacking pierce power and stun strike. Well, Momiji and the other units are skipped then. I mean, I think Momiji is a very good character, you know, in a black hole by herself. It's just that the Protector is just so stupid. Benimaru as a Protector, like, his kit just does not do it for me. The free-to-play Hakuro, I think, is terrible, because he's super locked to Ogre's Pride, of which, I mean, this is the team. It's not super great. There are options, yeah, but it's not uber. So I would safely say people should skip this if they have a stacking team that they can use. Be prepared to laugh your ass off for most of the movie. Just came back from seeing it. It would watch it again. Oh, nice. Okay. Do you think that it is a big problem if you don't have Overlord Shizu? I mean, she's very useful. She's one of the best units in the game, but I mean, it's not the end of the world if you don't have her. You know, they are constantly releasing units that do what she does in some way, shape, or form, so... She's very good for green teams, but we haven't had a stacking green team since February. So if they're not going to focus on it, then she's not going to be all that useful. Alright, we have 3 minutes to go. I'm not planning on buying any packs. I'm just going to use the Koban, and then we'll just jump right in with the tickets, or the My Crystals that we have. We have 122 people watching and 34 likes. Can we get another 16 likes to 50 before 7 o'clock hits? That way I don't have to hold you hostage. Gabby Leyenda? I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish. He's trying to translate the game into Spanish? Like, are you trying to translate? You want me to translate? I don't speak Spanish. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Who is the better waifu, Momiji or baby girl Albus? I mean, considering Momiji's 15 years old, and I've already pretty proudly proclaimed that Albus is like my number 3. I think it's kind of obvious. Because it goes Sokka, Blanc, Albus. It was Sokka and then Albus, and then Blanc became a character, and I was not aware of her at the time. And then she took number 2. I still like Sokka the most. Alright, it is 6:59. We have 66 likes. Alright, good job, guys. Frankie Red, yeah, thank you for the translate. Appreciate that. Alright, Albus is old enough to drink herself to death. Yeah, she can wrap me up like she does the fucking wine barrels. Alright, 1 minute to go. But you can see the future Momiji and Kaide? Yeah, I can, but that's the future. I'm worried about now. Alright, and it is 7 o'clock. Alright, so let's take a look at what's going on in here. Beatdown battle, Tengu versus Snake, troop recruit. Let's take a look. Alright, so Benimaru, Momiji. Skill fusion has been added to some characters. Who is on... So Momiji, Benimaru. Benimaru the Spy General. So that is Tempest Elite Benimaru. That's good. He's a very good character. We've got Idle Shuna. So Alt Swapper and Synergy buff for magic. Good. And then Light Shuna, the Crafty Bride. Okay, I mean, the EX characters are pretty good. At least it has EX fucking characters on the banner. And then we have Oath of Black Flame. Okay, so Earth 2.0 Beni, Earth Soe, Earth Benimaru, Hakuro, and then OG Dark Shion all got skill fusions. Alright, well, let's make a video about that later on. The fuck they do. Alright, we already know what they do except for their traits. So, Forces, Ogre's Pride, Horde, Devotion, Commander, AoE Alt, lowers defense, skills, guaranteed Pierce, and a 70% fire attack for herself, guaranteed Synergy, Synergy resistance down 60%, Valor trait, seals body and spirit, okay, sure, whatever. Character trait, 6 combo of blues, own attack up. Yeah, okay, it's just DPS. Alright, that's fine. And then gets extra stats with Hakuro, who's the free-to-play character. Alright, fine. His trait, 70% or lower HP, gets 4% attack. Okay, fine. So yeah. Dark Soe, a very good character, does not make any sense here because he's a physical attack buffer. And this is a magic meta. So, if you pull him, he's great, just not for this team. Idle Shuna is... She's good. She's not great. But she's at least usable, and she's a fire character. Bride Shuna, again, one of the 3 triple orb stealing units. She's good for that, and not really much else at this point. You're sad Soe. I can't wait to see what they do to him. Actually, hold on, we can check their skill fusions here, huh? Alright, skill details. After fusion. So, double orb change and greater burn. Oh, okay. Whoop-de-doo. It went from a double orb change and burn to a double orb change and greater burn. Cool. It's whatever. Soe increases all Earth allies crit by 100%. So it used to be a personal crit rate buff for him. Now it's all Earth allies. Whoop-de-fucking-do. And then crit resistance down probably goes up to like 40% or something. Okay, sure. Earth Beni transfers another random character's soul card times 2 to self. So he steals 2 orbs and then decreases Earth resistance by 30. I assume that goes up to like 40 or 50%. I don't think they'd make him a triple orb steal. No, it says 2 right here. So yeah, it's going to be a higher Earth resistance debuff. Alright, Hakuro. Defense down and guaranteed crit, which it used to be a lower defense and like a 30% chance to crit. It's a good skill. It's just he's physical and you don't want to crit. Alright. Skill details. Her poison? They buffed her poison skill? Oh, what a piece of trash. All allies poison evasion rate for 5 turns. And then pierce resistance down for 5 turns. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright, alright. Free EX ticket? Oh, did we get that from the camp? Oh, here we go. I got to, Alright, let's watch the animations in case you haven't seen them. I will say, the animations look very good. They do both, actually all three of them, Hakuro, Momiji, and Benimaru. They look really good. It's just that Benimaru and Hakuro's kits are just not it. Just not it, man. Momiji is good on paper. Benimaru, I think, is not that great. But I guess you could call him generic. I guess. I want to damage test him versus Renard. Alright, so we're gonna take a screenshot of that. Thank you. Alright. I am Momiji here on behalf of the Chief of the Tengu. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Alright. Thank you, Clasher, for the quote. Can't believe you pulled her. Alright. What's in the box? The unit and the ticket? Ooh, guaranteed EX protector. We'll save that for the August ticket summon video. Yes, we will. Posted both of Benimaru's. Honestly, I don't think I'm good enough yet, but I can say for certain one companion is more than enough. Okay. Monthly pass. Koban. Grab these tickets. Tengu versus Snake. Remember, everyone will get 2 free multis from grinding the event, so you at least have a chance to do this. Alright, there's the beatdown. There's a story. They split it up, thank God. Alright. 185 people. Let's get lucky. Oh, where's my spreadsheet? We have to open the spreadsheet first. Alright, Momiji Benimaru, how are you going to treat me today? First multi, let's go. First multi, both units, and when we just have to use 2 more multis for tickets, right? That's what we're going for. Alright. So we got a Dusk with no Millim animation, no red screen fake out. Can we get a purple aura? Multi number 1. No, we can't. Alright, this is the first multi. We will let it ride. Joker, take my luck. I'm literally not going to touch the recruit button at all this month. Thank you for your luck. And you're smart. Don't summon at all. I know fire is, it's made... I don't know. It's going to make a decent comeback with this meta. And, Lumi from the previous meta. But, I still don't think you guys need to summon here. Damn, EX Protector ticket got me a Halloween Millim dupe. That's unfortunate. Alright, so a Blue Gale. Ooh, yeah, look at that. That's powerful right there. Alright, multi number 2. Another Dusk. Can we get a red screen fake out? Fake out? No fake out. Okay. Can we get a purple aura? Purple. Let's see some purple here. That's purple. All right, come on. Let's get a Benimaru right here. Oh, okay. We got Dark Benimaru. That's good. I can use that. I can definitely use that. He didn't have a dupe, so that's good. He's a good pickup. And I think he's got a useful trait. Wait, do I have a dupe of him? I don't remember. I don't think I do. Actually, I don't remember his trait. Is there anything else in here? Is this gonna be a double? The Chad Gale. Oh, double. Hakuro. Okay, well. We got a double. Is it a triple? Is it a triple? It's not a triple. Okay, I mean, 2 5-stars. So we've and we pulled an EX character. I can't be upset. We're only 2 multis in, and we pulled 2 5-stars. So, and one of them is usable. All right, another Dusk. Red screen fake out. Keep it going. Red screen fake out. Keep it going. There we go. All right, Benimaru. Let's pull Benimaru super duper early. Something about being having a what did he post? Companion. Something about companion. All right, come on. Benimaru. Fire Protector Benimaru. Fire Protector Benimaru. We're gonna do a little dance in this chair. Rigard. Kurobe. Okay, well, you know, can't be upset by that. Cannot be upset. We pulled Momiji third multi on the tickets. All right. We are working today. We are working. All right. Our alt looks good. All right, Momiji, Tengu Elder's Proxy. Oh. Okay. Daggerel. If it was like a double Momiji, or if it was a back-to-back Momiji Benimaru, I would have gone and cracked a beer. That would have been great. Alright, I mean... Oh. It's even a Japanese beer. We got a nice Sapporo. Cheers. Woo. We looking good tonight. And it's not even over. It's not even over. Now it's over. Look at that. Oh, look at that. God. That makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. We didn't even have to spend any crystals. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh. Okay. We're done. Don't have to touch the banner anymore. Oh, boyo. Be careful with Truck Coon. Yeah, I'm not going outside. Yeah, but you're gonna have to pity the next two banners. Yeah, probably. I'm gonna pay for this somewhere else. But let's update that spreadsheet. 30 pity. 1 copy each, baby. Yeah. Better than the Valentine and Maribel banner. 50 pity for them. 30 pity. Yeah, the best meta because it treated me the nicest, at least for now. Alright. Let's level him up. Actually, yeah, what does Momiji use? Oh, we gotta put the dupe in Beni. What's his trait? Skill points. Okay. That's useful. Oh, Benda, you missed it. Benda, you missed the luck. That's why I got lucky, because Benda wasn't here. You're not allowed to watch anymore. Momiji uses a fire fist. Oh, that's unfortunate. I made a fire book. I mean, I didn't have to make a fire book. I just made one because I need more. All right. Fire Fist. Well, we can take that off of Millum. Yeah. No Maid Maru. No, we got 3, 4... We got 5 5-stars and 3 multis. With no crystals spent, because it was all Koban. So actually, yeah, we did pretty good. We did really good today. Really good. Who said Truck Coon needs you outside? Just to have a truck just slam into the side of my house? Any Rimuru mentioned in the EX board? No. Momiji needs Hakuro, I think. Yeah, Momiji needs Hakuro. And then what does Hakuro need? Probably Momiji? Soe. Oh, okay, we're getting a Soe. Alright. The Soe redemption arc begins in August. Oh, please be not shit. Oh, no. Soe, huh? Can you imagine if they just make him a complete waste of time, and he's just the new Soe meme, just 3 years late, two years later? All right, well, that cuts the last slot down to Shuna or Shion, and I'm probably leaning towards Shion because she doesn't have an EX battle character. She has an EX protector. Shuna has, what, 6 of them now? Yeah, she doesn't need another fucking unit. We need a new battle Shion. So that's good to know right there. Benda, how was Dokkan? Actually, I got lucky in Dokkan too, and then I kept going like an idiot. But I got a double Beast Gohan multi on my 3rd Stone multi of the first rotation. I got a double Beast and I got the Blue Boys as well in that same multi. And I had spent, what, 100 stones? Plus all the ticket packs that I had bought, so, you know, that is also included. And then I won another 1,300 stones to get another copy of Beast, which I probably should not have done. But I did, because I wanted that gold slot. So I got lucky in Dokkan, and then I was not smart. And now I've gotten lucky in Slime. And now I'm pretty sure that built-up credit of being lucky in 2 games is going to smash me right in the face next week. Oh, Scythe is here. We got super lucky, just like in Dokkan. It carried over. Third character's Letus in the Ogre's Pride. I mean, they put Albus in here, right? I could see that. Maybe. Not really. Godwolf Sense. That's a name. Should I use Koban or just wait? I mean, it's got the Protector on it. It's got Momiji. I think Momiji is the best fire character in the game. So, I mean, I don't think it hurts to use the Koban here, but, I mean, you can always just wait for the other 2 units to come out. There was a manga, forgot the name again, where the MC got hit by a truck-kun on the 6th floor when the truck lost control, went off the elevated highway, and hit his office. Wow, that is determination on that truck driver. Just wait until LR Tech transforming UI Goku hits global. I have him on my JP account, and he is a monster. Yeah, I've seen a lot of gameplay videos from Truth about him. And then the Jiren as well. And then, you know, when we get the UI and Evo EZAs this week, Wednesday, something they're going to run the shop too. So, she does not believe in the Force. She only believes in magic crafts and fire. Yeah. Big Junebug, what was the lowest pity you had to go for a meta? Like a full meta or just a character? Because I got Dark Diablo 1.0 on the first multi. But I didn't get Shion, because I stopped summoning. So, I mean, that is the luckiest, but I didn't pull both characters. 21 pity for Earth Lumi. 20 pity for Clayman. 30 pity for 2 Shizus. For Summer Shizu. 20 pity for Hinata. 20 pity for Shaltir. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Earth Tempest Fleet, or Tempest Fleet Fire Rimuru. First multi, 2 copies. That's probably the luckiest we've been. Yeah. That I would say is the luckiest. Because it was only a single feature unit banner, I got 2 of them in the first multi. That is, I think, that takes the cake right there. Thought for sure the Beast Luck was going to bite you, but that multi was nuts. Yeah. I didn't have high hopes coming off Beast, but we're here now. Alright, let's level up Hakuro. Scythe, I can only do 1 multi on Slime, downloading now. That's awesome that you got good luck, bro. I'm glad to hear it. Thank you, Scythe. Watch Fire Shizu gonna do more damage. There's actually no way. I mean, the devs on the live stream, they had a not optimized team, and she hit 4.4 million. And, you know, that Momiji may have been 120, but, you know, they weren't using Octogram Lumi. They weren't using Elmezia. They had fucking Earth Guy there for the alt buff. And, you know, the orb change for him as well, but, like, we can get a lot more damage out of her. We can get a lot more damage out of her. So you got 3 Beni and had to pity Momiji? Ah, that's unfortunate. But at least it wasn't 300 pity, right? That's like the silver lining, is that it was only 200 pity and not 300 pity. It's still unfortunate, don't get me wrong. Alright, I'm not going to level you up. Your skill... Oh my god, I hate this Benimaru so... Not Benimaru, Hakuro so much. 35 points for an orb change. Fuck yourself. You can't even use them turn 1. That's so dumb. That is so dumb. Is there a tier list for those who are just starting out in the game? I make a monthly tier list at the end of every month. The newest one came out last week. It might not mean a lot to you because you won't recognize any of the faces, but I do a monthly tier list update. Need that LR Cell Max, Extreme STR, and a Lifeline? Very true. You could use Extreme STR. Let me pull up Dokkan real fast. Let me pull up Dokkan really fast. Extreme STR. Coolers. LR Turles needs an easy A. You got STR Fat Boo. He got an easy A. He's okay. You got easy A Super Boo. Bojack needs an easy A. You got Hit and God Goku. Right? What's the better skill between New Year's Milim, Alt Resistance debuff, and Warrior's Mind Violet one? I mean, it's kind of subjective, right? Warrior's Mind Violet costs 80 points, and it's crit focused, right? Versus New Year's Milim, who's a burst team, so it's half the cost, and it's synergy focused. They both do alt resistance down. Violet does it more because her skill costs more. It kind of depends on what you're trying to do. But I would say just raw buff, Violet is better because it's bigger. But if you're not critting, then it's worse than Milim if you're synergy. It's very subjective into what team you're trying to run. So it's kind of hard to answer that. Gogeta doing beatdown team using VOC Lumi? Yeah, you can do that. I think there's going to be a number of different teams we can use for this beatdown battle. It doesn't look to be too difficult, but again, you know, like, the jump from EX2 to Inferno 1 will be significant, and I don't know how much HP they're going to have, but it's a stacking team that continues to get higher and higher damage caps. So I expect Inferno 3 to have like 4.5 to 5 million HP, probably. Oh, that's right. We can feed Momiji as well. And we can get Benimaru a new outfit. Momiji is new. Oh, he doesn't get his wings? Oh, that's kind of unfortunate. I kind of wanted his wings just be out on display. Oh, well. What's this? Oh, Hakuro needs a new outfit. Hakuro gets a new outfit, guys! Yay! Alright, and Momiji. And I still don't have tier. I don't know why it says change style when it's her only outfit. Alright, let's sit here for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Till I'm happy. Zach Davis, 2 red screen back-to-back summons, 1 fake out and got Momiji. Nice, congratulations. The GOAT Hakuro. Yeah, certainly not goated in this game. His protector is old as shit, and this free-to-play unit is terrible. Only good on one team. I think I'll go to 25 for Momiji. Wish I could just hit level 25 and just use all the food available. Actually, we'll stop there. We'll use that, and then we'll feed her something else. Ding, 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 ding. Pulled EX Dark Betty from Koban. He's good. Dark Benny is good. Objectively good. Just not for this team. Alright, let's get up to 25 here. Zulkoth Tempest. Joker, I have Tempest Elite Trainee and a decent team with her. Should I roll on this banner or just keep saving? I mean, I would say just keep saving. I'm pretty sure Tempest Elite can clear this EX2 at least, and you don't really need to worry about Inferno, unless you really care about it. I think you should just save. If you have any other stacking blue team at all, like at all, Tempest Elite's not a stacking team, but I think you'll be fine. I did my 1 multi, got a red screen fake out, and it was Protector Hakuro. I'm sorry, Scythe. Why is Momiji's skin kind of pink? Oh. I don't know. I don't know. Alright. We're not gonna enchant her weapon just yet, but I do want to jump into this fight. What does Tempest Elite Protector do again? She ult rushes, and she gets the fire follow-up orbs. Not a great protector. Alright, so we're nuking with a fire magic unit. On a stacking team. What is Veldora's trait? Enemies of... Nah, not that trait. I guess we can do Shuna. Yeah. Sage the Mage, 180 summons, 3 Bennies, 1 Shuna, no Momiji. Time to be sensible and grind, I guess. Yeah. Or just break out Wallet Coon, right? Alright, turn that off. Alright, and this will be Momiji. Wherever there she is. And we'll put Violet underneath her. She's 120. Alright, we're gonna run with the blue gauge charm first, and we'll see how it goes from there. And you need a charm as well. We did get the EX ticket, yeah. I have not used it because I'm saving it for the August ticket summon video. But yeah, we did get it. Okay, so on stream, the devs did 4.4 million damage. When we get to that turn, and on a stage, that actually matters, I want to hear your your predictions for how much we will do with this team. That makes a lot more sense. Fire Fist. Oh, it's on Violet. Oh. Violet has her own gear, right? Alright, we'll give her this one for now. We'll probably take that one off and enchant it later. Alright, Raphael. You just need this. And Elmesia in the back. And actually, no, we'll take Guy out. That way we get turn 2 protection gauge. Let's bring in Earth Rimuru. Yeah. Who to run if you don't have Elmesia? Octogram Lumi, Earth Guy, EX Earth Guy. Any kind of alt buffer will work. Elmesia is just really good because she's doing a bunch of things for specifically fire and earth. But she is definitely replaceable. Okay. Alright. IDK, if you already know this, but you get the population update when you level up a construction. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, we'll solve that when we get to the, when we actually get enough currency to get the building. Octolumi's alt buff is redundant. It is. But the AoE buff is not. And that 30% AoE buff is really powerful. Even at only 30%. And then you get the extra ult on top of that, which is just, you know, icing on top of the cake. But the AoE buff is strong. Alright, we don't really need it, because we have Blanc. We have her as well. Alright, well, whatever. We could have used Guy. Whatever. Oh, 14k right there. Works with a decoration building. Yeah, all my stuff right now is got a few hours left, so I won't be able to build anything for another couple hours. Oh, we get the barrier stone increase from the guild. Thank you, guild mates. Let's get our dupes of Hakuro. Oh no, stamina. Stamina. Alright, a new layout for challenges is awesome. Yeah, that update is actually really nice. So, it makes finding things a lot easier. Alright, green nerf. Alright, bring you in, bring you in. Albus has turn 3 protection gauge as well, so we're pretty much covered on almost every unit, which is nice. Alright. So are we feeling like it's worth pulling? I don't know. I haven't actually used them in an actual setting that matters, so I don't have the knowledge for you quite yet. Oh, Kramer, we're drinking beer because we pulled both units on the third multi. Didn't even have to spend any crystals, so that's why we cracked a beer. Alright, here's Benimaru's animation again. We can watch it. Like, I want to see his wings when he's in town, but they won't do it. As far as summoning, I really don't think you need to. If you have a stacking team, it'll work fine. Maybe not for, like, Inferno, but it should be able to clear this for the most part. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem, huh? Alright, well. I guess we just send these Elmesia orbs, huh? Or these oranges. Just got Momiji in 10? In 10 pity or 10 multis? It's gonna really make a difference what we're talking about. sure. I mean, he's gonna die, so it doesn't really matter. This is the only thing that orb changing could be kind of a problem in the early part of the fight. 10 pity? Oh, congratulations then. That's great. Do you have plans on trying Momiji with Konosuba Rimuru? I have plans on testing this character thoroughly. Don't you worry about that. Do enemies have Fizz resist? Yes. They also have crit resistance. Which protector is great to play with Momiji instead of new Benimaru? Renard or Diablo. Because both of them will generically buff her in some way, shape, or form. They won't give you that damage increase that you get from having the same, protectors, but you'll still be able to actually use their skills to their fullest. And that's more important. You could also get away with Light Protector Shuna, not an EX Protector, but she stacks Pierce Power and Stun Strike, which you can stun the stage. I think Albus is the one that stops that. Yeah, if you stun Albus on turn 2, you can use stuns forever, or you could use Vengeance. One of the two. Alright, thank you for that. Oh, okay. We really like to counter, don't we? Alright, oh, you lived! You lived! I got 3 Beni and 2 of the other unit at 160. I mean, 160 for 5 copies of the new characters, I think is fairly good. It's pretty good. It's, Did you have to go to 160, though? To get, did you get, a double of Momiji on, 160? Man, that's a hand, isn't it? Yes. Oh, well, that's a little bit more unfortunate. But, I mean, still, 160 for 3 Benis and 2 Momijis is not the worst thing in the world. It could be a lot worse. A whole lot worse. I got 1 Beni at 10 and Momiji at 100. That's still not the end of the world. Alright. 1 and 2. I got 3 Benadryl in your cupboard. How was the drive back, Kramer? All right. I'm just a sucker for the ears. I wanted her badly. Fair enough. To each their own. That's a good Violet hand right there. We'll bring Blanc in. Absolutely awful. That's unfortunate. And, at the start of my animation, her ears do flick, don't they? That's pretty cute. At 180 pity, and I'm still missing Momiji. Time to grind the event. Yeah, you need those free multis, then. They had a lane closed down, so it delayed you an hour. Oh. Isn't it is it a 4-hour drive to where you are, or a 3-hour drive normally? Alright. What did I not do here? Oh, okay. Sorry, never mind. It's what? Everyone is alive. 3 times. Is the Vengeance team still any good? Been a while since I played. It's the only team of Philly build. Yes, the Vengeance team is still number 1 top team in the game. And if you have Octogram Guy from the free 100 emblems that they gave us last week, you can stun the stage and you can clear it. You get out of here too. 2 hours and 20 minutes? Oh, I mean, that's not terrible, but yeah, you're now delayed an extra hour. That does suck. Alright, this Sufia really likes to counterattack. We learned that. Wow, that's certainly a hand, isn't it? Send these greens. I don't know why I didn't use Benimaru, but oh well. Doesn't really matter. Sad that several metas lock the vengeance skills. I mean, they're, even to this day, trying to correct the mistake that is vengeance, which is kind of hilarious. It's going to be a year old next month, and they don't really have a good way to stop it. Alright, well, it doesn't really help if I never get blue orbs, game. It doesn't really work if I never get blues. Tempt Elite Shuna can do a full hand. Oh, we get binded. Oh. Oh. And I don't have Violet up here. And we have a Violet hand. Okay, well, that's... We learned something new. 3 million HP in Inferno 1? Oh, yeah, that probably means that Inferno 3 is creeping up on 5, then. Alright, yeah, we're doing a lot of damage here. Oh, they lowered attack, too. Alright. Stack of Beni. Do we have enough points to use this team? We're gonna have to hold a buff, probably. Yeah, we're gonna have to hold a buff. Okay, well, I mean, that's good to know. Alright, and you come out of here. And you convert. And you convert. I guess we'll put the HP skill on just for funsy onesies. Well, they don't hit hard, so I will try Vengeance. I mean, sure, Inferno 3 will hit hard, but EX2 I think is fine. Alright, another Vengeance Seal. Alright, there's some extra alt gauge. Alright, so remember that this entire time Benimaru has only been stacking 10% alt damage, and that is it. It's only next turn that we will see his 100% pierce power. Which I think is just the saddest thing in the world. Can you stun the seal? Yes, you can. You can stun Albus on turn 2, and you can avoid the Vengeance Seal. And that's what's going to be what is used for a lot of people, probably. $399 points, of course. Alright. We can only use so many buffs here. That's the thing. Alright, so we'll use Elmesia. 70% up, 100% down. Alright. We will... We're 1 point shy. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's unfortunate. 1 point away from being able to use one of the other buffs. So maybe we use the alt gauge on Blue Charm, or the alt, just the straight up alt gauge for the highest attacker. We rush Momiji's alt really fast, and then we just store, I think, her Pierce buff. Yeah, and then the magic buff from Violet on the, next couple turns. Alright, but let's use these 3. Alright, so we're missing the Albus Pierce resistance down, and we're missing the weakness strike from Blanc. But predictions, how much damage do you think we'll do with this non-optimized nuke? Predictions below. I'll give you like a minute or something. How much damage is Momiji gonna do? Also, we're probably gonna add in... Actually, no, we're not gonna do that. I lied. We're not gonna do that. They don't have that much HP. Hello, Joker. Why could PJ change to Amnesia? Why could PJ change to Amnesia? Gerson CH18, I don't understand your question. I don't understand. Is my camera bugging out? Oh, maybe. That's weird. I mean, it doesn't say I've dropped any frames. What is happening here? Huh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with YouTube right now. Oh, yeah, that's weird. Oh, that's really weird. I just like, went just a blue screen right now or something. I just saw that. PJ refers to character. Yeah, I think it's an OBS issue. Oh, yeah, there it goes again. Ooh. Let's knock that off. We'll turn the music off. We'll try and help OBS catch up. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Maybe the stream doesn't last very long then. And we just start recording the showcase. Now. Hopefully we stay there. Okay. Alright, I don't know what's going on. Alright, Momiji. So we've got 4 million, 5.5, 5.3, 7, 5.6. Alright, let's find out. This should be our first animation of her. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's back in the red now. I'm gonna think about 3 million here. I don't think we're gonna do that much. I was horribly mistaken. 5.6. I was horribly mistaken. It's doing it again. 5.6, and we were missing 2 buffs. That's pretty good, Momiji. That's pretty good. Okay, alright. Alright. Congratulations, Benda. Yeah, you did call it. 5.6 right there. Anyone else close? Spark was 5.5. Devin was 5.3. Rasuka was also 5.5. Yeah, we're pretty close, guys. Good. Alright. Let's change the charm to the Alt Rush charm. As long as she has the highest attack. And if not, we'll make her the highest attack. 11.8. Oh. 11.9. Yeah, let's take your sword off. We don't care about Amnesia's damage. Alright, it's doing it again. I guess since the stream is bugging out, we'll do this one last run and then we'll just call it. No reason to try and sit here and force ourselves through. Is it good to pull from Momiji? I mean, she is a very good character. I don't know if she's the best option for a lot of people, but she is very strong on her own. Alright, now we've guaranteed that she has the highest attack, so now let's go in. This will be EX2, so this will be the last stage where you can get the Hakuro dupe, and then it jumps to Inferno. Today, OBS woke up with the right foot. With the right foot? Or it decided to choose violence? I think it's more like that. I probably have to change the settings now that I'm not dual streaming. We'll look at that after the stream is over. Alright. Orb change. So now, this time, we have to store 2 different buffs, which means we need to get Momiji's ult very quickly. And not have, like, 4 turns straight of just no blue orbs. Because that shit's not gonna fly. Nakamura, how lucky you got 2 Momiji and 10 pity? Oh, damn. Yeah, congrats on that. Jesus. Oh, that's a good hand. I like that. Alright. We're looking good so far. Violet comes back in for Elmesia. Blanc? Blanc. Actually, we'll take both of them out, because Albus and Violet have turn 3. And we'll do this. Convert. What's the reason for canceling Twitch streams? Not a lot of people watch me on Twitch. Most of my audience is on YouTube. And trying to dual stream, well, I used to think killed OBS. Now I think it's just OBS in general. But I'm not like a constant streamer on Twitch. Like I stream like once a week, and then, you know, when there's nothing, I don't stream at all. It's not a good platform for me because I'm not constantly on. So, wow. All right, we're just gonna get stuff like this. All right, I mean, I'm happy with that. I guess we'll take Albus out of here, and we have to bring Blanc in because we need her alt swap ability. Yeah. So we'll continue to rush. Like, I've thought about streaming more on Twitch on, like, the off kind of non-summon banners for other things, but I'm not a streamer guy. I don't have the streamer mentality of always, like, being on and being motivated. Okay, well, there's an unfortunate hand right there. Oh, we're not binded yet. Oh, okay. I know it's like, I'm gonna say this, and you guys would be like, no, you're not, Joker, but it's like, I'm not super entertaining. Like, I don't know how to keep the energy going on Twitch constantly on a stream, just in general. Like, I'm not... That sounds really weird. I'm not like a super big people person, right? So, you know, after I hit like my energy limit of peopling and talking and socializing, like I just turn off. And I don't want to force myself to, you know, try to be entertaining when I very much am not in the mood for it after a while. And I can't sit here for like 6 hours just in trying to talk to people. It just doesn't work. All right, well, we could have... Okay, thanks a lot. We have the ult now, though, but I can't swap her away. We're just gonna send these greens. Fuck it. And then... Oh, that's pretty good. All right, I don't even have to use the ult swap. Well, that's unfortunate. That's actually really unfortunate. How long does that debuff last for? 1 turn. I think we can make it back. Alright, so we have to wait for that attack debuff to go away. And then... we'll bring you in. Yeah. Okay, so next turn we'll use, I think the weakness strike from Blanc, and then the magic buff from Violet, and then we'll send her away. That's an unfortunate hand. Damn. You couldn't give it to me, huh? Alright, Let's do that. I guess we're gonna get one extra buff then. She has to go. So I guess we'll bring in Albus. And then we'll do this and that. So we're not going to get a full hand. But at least I have some points. Alright. Will I have enough to make back what I think I need? 288. Eh, not enough. Not enough. Alright, we're still going to be down a buff. And that's just because turn 7 hated me. Alright, so Momiji in for Albus. Yeah. So let's do Elmesia's buff. We got more stacks than the last run. So we're gonna up our damage here. So now we're gonna do, how much does a normal orb do? I kind of want to see that. 101k. 3.1. Oh. Oh, I didn't have Benimaru. I didn't have the Pierce power. I should have waited. Well. Oh well. Yeah, I don't have the extra Pierce power. Alright, is the stream fine now? Has it cut out at all lately? Are there new lines that they were telling us about? I think if I have Hakuro in here with Momiji, I think there is, but Hakuro's shit. Alright, health. 3 million. Okay, stream is okay. Alright, we'll continue then, and I'll figure OBS out later. Alright. Let's go grab some of Hakuro's skill shit. Not enough. Alright. I saw one line pop up of Momiji. Oh. Sure. I'm sure it exists there somewhere. Let's keep doing EX2. I want to try and get the actual good run. So they're... Inferno 3 is 6.4 million up. Oh, wow. I really jumped that up. 6.4 million HP on Albus. That's crazy. That is so much damage. Okay. Alright, that's what they want to do. I think this bind in the middle of the fight is really shit. And then immediately after that, you get attack nerfed. Like, that, I think that's kind of stupid. That's directly related to you not being able to rush and hold buffs on turns where you could be done. Okay. Yeah, sure. We'll use the Albus skill here instead. Alright, rush the ult, rush the ult. Or I guess I could just not, and just do this. Or do that. Yeah, let's do that instead. Okay, that works out. Okay. How much do they stack up? Their resistance and all that. 50%, 50%, 40%, 40%. Okay, so... Yeah, by turn 8, they're going to hit pretty hard, probably. Alright, 28,000. I mean, that's never... Wow, what a shit hand. Wow, what a shit hand. Alright, I think you gotta go. And we're just gonna bring orb changers in here. Yeah, you're gonna go, and we're gonna get locked in for these ladies. Unless you want to use some bind dodge. I mean, you can do that. Okay. Okay, excellent. Pretty good hand right there. Get a double stack of Benimaru next turn. She won't be attack nerfed either because she's in the back. Where's my mouse? There it is. Violet's getting nuked. I mean, this is still EX2. They're not going to do that much damage. And they're not even going to hit her. Ooh, another good hand. And full of Blanc orbs. Okay. Good thing I can't swap her away. Alright, I guess we'll bring you in for Albus. And we'll bring Almizia in for Violet. Alt swap. 2 more stacks of this. Yeah, oh, that was a little unfortunate. That Blanc got all the orbs. And I can't use Almizia's alt rush ability because that's still sealed. But with this next charge, I can get her EX ult, so that's fine. Oranges. So many oranges. We're gonna have to go an extra turn. We're gonna have to go an extra turn here. Alright, so alt swap. We will buff and buff. Right? Weakness strike, synergy. No, oh, hold on, no, hold on. Pierce and fire attack. This is the weakness strike, so yeah, we'll use this and we'll send her away. I kind of want to send just the oranges and then come back for like a full blue hand. Yeah, we do have damage beacons up right now. I am aware of that. Alright. Alright, now we should be able to nuke at full power. Oh, we're gonna miss one more stack? Well, no, because I've got Violet and Albus up here. We'll get it on turn 3, or turn 9. Alright, how much did your defense go up, though? 50%. Oh, 100% actually, because you got a permanent and then you have a temporary. 100% extra defense, huh? Alright, well. So 8, 16, 24, 32. Alright, I do have enough. So we'll use the Albus debuff now. Pierce resistance down. We'll bring Momiji in for Albus. And then we'll use the Almizia buff, the other Momiji, and the magic buff. And then we'll get 2 stacks of Benimaru here. So now we'll get the extra Pierce power as well. Alright, new predictions. Even with the extra 100% defense, what are we going to look like? So now we have all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buffs available and active. So we've got... Ooh. Is it a 15% barrier stone that we have up right now? I think so. But, you know, we've got 165% alt damage. 100% pierce power, 10% attack from the barrier, guaranteed pierce, 7% fire attack, 100% weakness strike, guaranteed synergy, magic attack. Damn. All right, 7 million, 9 million, 6 million, 9, 6, 6.7, 6.37, 7.3, 7.6, 5.8. Oh, that's way too low. All right. Let's turn the animation back on for this. I think she's going to do about 8 million. I think she's going to do about 8. Well, no, we have 2 more buffs. Will she do 10? Do you think she can do 10 million with all this up right now? We're going to shoot for the moon. We're going to say 10 million. Let's see how much her normal orb does. And then we'll hit from there. 342k, holy fuck. For one orb? Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. $10 million, baby! 10 million! Holy shit. We did have to go 2 extra turns, though. We did have to go 2 extra turns, so I think we would scale that back up to about 9. Well, maybe not that far. 9 and ish change. If we were going on turn 8 and not having 2 extra turns to stack, right? With the extra beacons. So actually, let's say about 9 then, realistically. 9 million. I mean, literally drowning in support, right? Big time buff, big time buff, big time debuff, lots of buffs, big time buff. Yeah. Again, you can make any character do stupid amounts of damage with enough support around her. Thankfully, the support that we can put around her makes really good sense. Damn, that's a lot of numbers right there, friends. Is Albus worth it? Like, the summonable Albus that I was using? I mean, she's old. You don't need Albus, though. She's here because she can do a green orb change and help our damage. But you certainly don't need her. You could put Hawkrow here, and he'll work. And it'll actually work probably better, because he's got that triple orb change. But she's certainly not necessary, right? Elmesia also not necessary. She's just the best support option because of what she's doing. But you could bring EX Earth Guy for the alt buff. She's here really to alt buff and alt resistance down. Albus is here for orb changing and happening to have support. Elmesia's second skill is jack shit here, so definitely there are substitutions to be had. Definitely. Because you don't need to do 10 million. You need to do, at most, 6.7 million. So you've got a lot of wiggle room. But let's now run it the same, but with Renard. And see how much our damage maybe goes up or down. Because, he's stacking alt resistance down and weakness strike. So he's doing 2 things constantly throughout the entire fight. While Benimaru is stacking 1 thing and then giving you a flat buff on turn 8 only. But also, we're not going to do the extra 60% damage. So our numbers are going to go way down. And I will do it with Rimuru as well. Is this banner worth summoning? If you already have a blue stacking team, no. I still think most people should be saving for the 3rd anniversary in October. But if you don't have a blue stacking team, like this'll do you good numbers by all means. Momiji, yeah, she buffs Commander, yeah, but only against a certain element, right? Renard buffs Commander allies against light enemies. These are Earth. So we're not going to get that damage buff. Also, why didn't I bring Momiji in? That's a shit hand anyway, so we'll just reset. Oh, that went down the wrong pipe. Whoops. I'm good. We're good. We're good. Ugh. I didn't orb change. That's too busy choking. Hmm. Yeah, I'm sure. Sorry, I'm getting this comment. Nature's 20 million damage nuke. I don't maybe not 20 million, but I think he can reasonably get 15 with the extra 20% alt damage for maxing her out, plus some enchantments for like either synergy power or pierce power. I think that's definitely something viable. 15 million. 20 million I think is maybe shooting a little high until we get the rest of the meta and how they buff the team. Hey, the retry button's really good, okay? It's really good. It makes recordings go a lot faster. I'll tell you that much. It wasn't Truck Kun, it was Beer Kun, it was Sapporo Kun. Sure, okay. 1 orb for Momiji, thanks. Alright, we'll get both of you in here. If you don't have Konosuba meta, is this worth the summon? I mean, do you have another stacking? Wait, why did you get the ult? 13-5? Oh, Albus, fuck off. What are we doing here? What? Nope, not that one. Didn't I take your weapon off too? Yeah, I did. Alright, well now Millum doesn't get a weapon either. Alright, now you're really nerfed. Albus competing against Momiji even in the game. That's right. Okay. See, yeah, so the mission tab, you can't accept everything now. I still like that. Right? There are some times where I don't want to accept the missions. Maybe not as big of an issue now because, I want to show people, like, even if I've done them, if I don't accept them, they're still there, and I can show people what the missions are. It's a me thing, right? Being a creator. And yeah, you can always do like the hide, unhide completed missions. That button exists. I'm sure it's much cleaner now that it's not a giant thing, but I still like it. I still find it useful because now I can just separate to these are the missions for this specific stage. All right. Can we please give Momiji the alt rush now? That'll work. That will 100% work right there. We gotta turn that off. Alright. We'll bring both of you in because you got turn 3 traits. Alright. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, already got an alt fur. That's nice. Alright, 17k. So our damage is going to go up as the fight goes on because we are constantly stacking weakness strike. Ooh, yeah, that's a nice gauge right there. Give it to Momiji. Thank you. Alright, orb change, orb change. Boom. Boom. And alt swap. And Delmesia comes in as well. Thank you. Looking pretty good so far for gauges. We'll get another double stack here. Will that get Momiji's EX alt? Glad you didn't have to go to pity for this banner. Have a good night. Always appreciate your vids. Alright, Galaxia, have a good night, my friend. Take it easy. We're not going to get her EX alt here. We'll get close. By the way, Joker, when you are in the character's profile, how come you never have the 3D animation on? I don't really notice it. To be 100% honest with you, I don't pay attention to it. I'm looking at the kits, I'm looking at their gear, I'm looking at all the other data in the character profile. The last thing I'm looking at is the artwork, which is a horrible thing to say, but it's kind of true. Alright, we're gonna get sealed here, so let's bring in you, and let's bring in you. Orb change, orb change. I can't wait until they merge an orb changer and an alt swapper. But, wait. They're already doing that. Orb alts already get swapped to an orb. That is technically an orb change and an alt swap in one. What are you on about, Benda? Like, you want a unit to specifically change 2 orbs to blues and then triple alt chain, or triple orb change, like in one skill? Is that what you're going for? Because that would be wild. Okay, yeah, that'd be wild. Legitimately wild. Alright, we're gonna save that. I'm also gonna send this ult. And get these Blanc orbs out of here. Okay. Thank you for the counter. Alright, we can work with that hand, I guess. Kind of. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. The Albus orb change. The Violet orb change. You can come in for Violet. The alt swap. This stack of Renard will get her EX alt, so I mean, we didn't need to bring her in for anybody. But oh well. Alright, let's see what we can do in 8 turns. Can we get all the buffs active in 8? It kind of depends on this next turn, if it's blues. It's not really. Okay. I see turn 7 is really going to be the deciding factor. All right, cool. And cool. We might have to go to like turn 9 again or something. Let's use the Momiji buff. Let's get her out for Violet. Orb change, orb change. And then let's get Blanc out of here. Full hand of blues. How many points do we need to nuke here, actually? It's 6. 480 SP. And we need 40 more. That's not it. Unless I send this, I think. That's still not it. Well, it is. Yeah, let's just send this. All right, so going to turn 9. That's a hand. Thankfully, we don't need Albus to be up front with Momiji. We can just use her debuff because Momiji's already giving herself pierce rate. So we'll just get the debuff on. Does the new Protector Pierce power stack? No. It is a 1-turn buff. It does not stack on top of itself. It just only starts applying on turn 8, which is why it's really not that great of a skill. Because for 7 turns, you get nothing out of that. Alright, you're coming in for Albus. We'll use Violet and Almizia and your buff, and then we'll bring Blanc in after the fact because we have 1 extra point that we don't need. All right, you come in for Almizia. All right, so we are no longer getting the 100% pierce power. We are no longer getting the extra 60% damage buff to earth enemies, but we are at 85% ult damage now, but we have 108% stacking weakness strike because of probably a charm or something. No, it's 12% that he stacks by. Never mind. So attack, weakness strike, guaranteed pierce, fire attack, magic attack, synergy rate, weakness strike, 100% right here from Blanc, and then we have a number of debuffs: 90% ult resistance down, 50% pierce power down, or pierce resistance down, synergy resistance 100, and then ult resistance down 100. So, how much are we going to do now? Certainly not 10 million, but where are we predicting this number to fall? I'm not going to do our animation, we'll just send it. So, predictions. $6.2, 6.6, 5, 5.6, 6.9, 4, 6.9. A lot of 6s in here. I think she's going to do about 5. 5 and maybe some change. But, let's see how much a normal orb does. Last time we did it, it did like 360k or something like that on 1 orb. So, Momiji now does 198, 5.9, almost 6 million. That's actually pretty respectable. That's actually really respectable. And that's turn 9, so that was 1 turn earlier as well. Well, that's pretty good still. That's pretty good. Alright, let's try Konosuba Rimuru now. Let's see what that does. Alright. Yes. He's Adventurer versus Earth, right? Is that what it is? Yeah, Adventurer. Not a lot of characters on Adventurer. Watching your stream while playing Grand Cross? I have a Grand Cross account. It's not what I would consider good nowadays, but I have an account. Ranger Furby, is it worth summoning? If you already have any semblance of a blue stacking team, no. If you don't, and you're not super worried about the 3rd anniversary coming in 3 months, then I think it's worth it. What charms do you use? I mean, right now I'm using the Alt Rush charm. 16% alt gauge for the highest attacking ally, which we've made Momiji the highest attacking unit. There's a lot of charms that we can use here. Bruh, Grand Cross taking a weird turn. I'm kind of caught up on it because I still watch Nagato's videos here and there, but you're a total newbie. So if you were to summon, this would be like your first real team, your meta, right? I mean, I'd have to say, yeah, you should probably summon. You need a team to use, so it's better than nothing. Konosuba Rimuru. Man, we just got done using you last Jubilee. Are you going to be used for this Jubilee too? Find out today on Slime Isekai Memories. Like, for Grand Cross, I pulled whatever that green lady, Sapnak, whatever. I pulled her on like the 3rd multi or something. But all I do for Grand Cross is I log in every Monday and get the PvP gems and then don't log in until the next Monday. Alright, well, that's not a great hand. Sure. Let's bring you girls back in here. Yeah, I don't want to use any of the orb changes quite yet. I'm just sending these oranges. Let's see. Dude, the fact we got 3 festivals in a row made me want to cry and cringe. Is it? Well, what? Thor is coming out. Sabnak came out. Who was before that? I don't remember who was that. Hey, I'm a French viewer and our community isn't that big, so thank you for your daily content and live. You're welcome, Kraken. I'm glad I can help you French people out. Are you watching the Olympic Games? I know that's in France right now. I saw some fencer guy, like, doing a bunny hop. Trying to fight people. Like he's playing Tekken or something. That was kind of funny. Let's see. Jury Artana. I've been playing Slime for about a week and a half now, and I have a total of 200k EP. Any advice to make it higher? Gear. Gear is going to be the next big thing you need to make your units become better. Not just like making gear, but awakening gear, using hammers, using the awakening flames from Tower of Isis. That's what's going to push you over that kind of hump of your EP wall. All right. She's going to get sealed here, so I can't bring her in. I can't leave her here. So we'll bring you out. And we'll bring you out. Boom, boom. Complete newbie here. Should I log in and save 3 months until Annie or summon? if you don't have a team, you kind of need a team. So in this aspect, you should probably summon for this, at least this banner, to get the Protector and the AoE DPS, because it's what this beatdown battle is favored for. If that is literally your only team, then yeah, you should summon for this, because your next 3 months is not going to go very well if you have nothing, right? So something is better than nothing. But if you can get um Benimaru and Momiji rather quickly, then I would say just save your crystals then and just kind of build upon those blocks for your team. What's the best way to grind hammers? Gold hammers, silver hammers is going to be Conquest. Or Tempered Edge, if you can beat Tempered Edge. Tempered Edge costs a lot of stamina, though. So I think for early game players, Conquest will be your best option as far as, rewards per stamina used. Beatdown Battle does give hammers. Not super often, but they do. Alright, so let's do Orb Change. We'll get you in here for Albus. Awesome. We will alt swap away. Is this gonna get us for EX alt? Because if it does, that'll actually be really cool. It does. Alright, well, we can then do this. And we can get all the buffs, hopefully, by turn 8. Right? Because we can still swap in Elmesia. So magic buff and the Pierce Fire buff. This is pretty much the best way you can get for this right now. Right now. You go away. Alright, just got new Momiji and Benimaru in 110 pull. Congratulations, man. Don't touch the banner anymore. Do not summon anymore. Just take your W and walk away. Alright, alt swap, orb change. I mean, we don't have to use this one. We can just make it cheaper, huh? Alt swap here. And we'll bring in Albus. And we'll do this orb change. So yeah, this is going to be the best way you can run this. Having Momiji with her EX alt and 2 buffs in the back on turn 7 with the full hand of blues. This is what we're going to be looking for when Jubilee comes around. Max points, another double stack of Rimuru, all on turn 8. Would you recommend to pull for the new banner? Only if you're a brand new player who doesn't have any complete team to use. That's the only reason. If not, or if you already have some semblance of a team that can at least clear EX2 of this stage, then you should not summon. Alright, Pierce down. And you've already got the magic buff, right? Yeah. Albus comes out of here. And Violet comes out of here. Alright, buff, buff, and buff. Alright. The last time. I think we're going to call it a stream after this run. Last guesses for total damage. We did 10 million on turn 10 with the meta team. We did 6 million with Commander Renard. Now we've got Konosuba Rimuru. Turn 8. And Renard was turn 9. So we've dropped down the turns to a normal nuke turn. So now we've got 265% ult damage, if my math serves me correctly. Attack, magic attack, guaranteed pierce, fire attack, weakness strike, synergy rate. And the enemies have 50% pierce down, 100% ult down, and 60% synergy down. And we have 2 orbs we can send for Momiji. They're not going to do that much, because Rimuru's only buffing ult. So these orbs are not getting touched by Rimuru at all. Joker, if I could send my Konosuba Rimuru dupe to you, I would. I don't have Konosuba Rimuru. I mean, I could dupe him up if I wanted to, but he's fine where he is. I've made do with him for the past over a year at this level. I don't really feel like I need more dupes of him at this point. 8, 7.5, 7.3, 8.5, 8.8, 7.2, 7.7, 7.69, 9? Oh man. 8? Alright. Again, we're not getting the 60% damage buff. We're not double stacking effects. We're single stacking all, but at 20%. I think about 7. I think 7 to like 7.2 is where I'm gonna put this. Ciara, time to pull. Wish me luck. Good luck. I hope you get both of them in the first multi. All right, let's send some normal orbs again. Get a damage focus on that. 136. 5.8. Oh, that's quite a bit lower. Quite a bit lower than what I was expecting. Huh. Okay, well. Renard is better in this scenario. I mean, 5.8 is still really good. It's still a lot of damage. Don't get me wrong. It's just not 7 million, or 6 million, or 10 million, right? And we all like big mommy numbers. Benimaru's was 10 million, but on turn 10. So, to be fair, I'd have to run it back and try and get all the buffs on turn 8 and see what it is. It should still be around like 9. Alright. I think that's going to do it for the stream. Let me answer some of these questions coming in. Can you tell me how I can get material to evolve the gear of octagram units? Because you've burned all of your octagram tokens for Valentine gear? Oh, no. My friend Takwim, that's probably the worst mistake you could have made. Octagram gear is a scam. And, man, you need octagram ore, which is only ever given from ranked Valor Cup, which only happens once a month. And you need to place in ranked Valor to get a decent amount of it. That is the only way to awaken octagram gear. And that's kind of why it's not great. It doesn't really give you that much extra stats. It's like a 12% buff versus a normal 10 for all the other normal elemental gear. Not what I would consider super important. It's very expensive to, reforge and a lot of materials. Plus, you need a very specific, limited quantity material from ranked Valor. So, I'm sorry, they did you dirty. My first 5-10 pulls were Amber Sky with no psych outs. That's unfortunate. Is there a time where you use Forsaken Future Rimuru? Because I don't see you using him in any of your videos. I don't really use him that much because he's only specifically useful for specific teams. I use him as a support character in a support slot. Like I'm using him right now in a support, right? But he's only single alt swapping, while Blanc is doing 3, right? So that's already, why we're using Blanc. And his alt rush ability is limited to Earth and space characters only. We are running one space unit and one Earth character on this team. And neither of them are the actual damaging character. So he needs to be on the Warriors' Mind 1.5 anniversary team to really get a lot of value. Other than that, he's not overly useful most of the time. If you're trying to go for fat damage, which I always try and go for fat damage. Now try Light Shuna. We'll do that a little bit later on my own time. Hey Joker, missed the stream. Summons were great. We got both of them in one multi on the third multi, so I cannot complain. That's why I have have the beer. We cracked a zesty adult beverage. Stars, I started playing a week ago. Auto team thing gave me Night Rose Valentine as protector. With Violet, Regard, etc. But then I have Octogram Guy. Am I cooked or do I wait for anniversary? Night Rose, that's Warrior's Mind, isn't it? No, wait. Night Rose Valentine? This one? Oh, no. Synergy. Oh, she's good. She's good. Sorry. It's Velzard that's Warrior's Mind. What am I talking about? Both V's. You have Violet, like Space Violet. She's good. She's good. Regard. Regard is not good. Regur, the free-to-play character from last month, is very good. But you don't have any fire characters. You don't have any AoE characters. The new free-to-play one? Alright. He's good, yeah. But you need a damage character. Violet is a support character. For this beatdown battle, she's type disadvantage, so you don't want to nuke with her, and she's single target. You need someone who hits everybody. Violet will support that person if they're a magic character, and that's good. The population increase got you 300 crystals. Oh, nice. That's nice. How much more time do I have until I can build something? Oh, population numbers have increased. Oh, I can build something. I can build a couple things. Two, 3. Ooh. I went from 22-3 to 23-1. Wow. That's quite a jump. 2 more equipment slots, symbol protection, stamina increase, and I can unlock the next levels of the devices, which I just got done doing. And another equipment slot. Hey, that's pretty good. You know what? Make a little video about that. I don't know who did this that made the fucking text white on a white background, but fucking fix it. Alright, we're gonna make a little video. As soon as I think of what I want to say. Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. Very quick thing that I wanted to talk about because it is pretty relevant. Earlier, we had this addition of population increase effects to certain bamboo grove facilities. So this came out with the release of the new Benimaru and MOMIJI, and they made it so the rice storehouse buildings and the rickshaw buildings that are made in the bamboo forest, they didn't used to give population, and now they do. Which means that if you already have them built, you're about to see like a pretty significant population increase. I'd say like 8 or 9,000 of population just as soon as you complete one construction somewhere. It'll throw a little message up on the screen, which you may or may have not seen already, that it's going to give it to you. But it's actually pretty impactful, because looking at this, I started, before I hit that, at 223,000 population, roughly. And now I jumped up to 231, which means I've unlocked, probably another 100 crystals. I've unlocked 1, 2, 3, 4 equipment slots. I've unlocked, the next symbol of protection, the next level of magic devices, and I literally just got done upgrading my magic devices, like, yesterday to level 81, and I get extra stamina. So if you have already built the bamboo forest rickshaws and whatever the other ones are, the rice storehouses, you will see a pretty significant jump in population. And if you're confused by, oh, why am I getting all this stuff randomly? This is why. And it's very nice. I wish they would do it to some of the other buildings, right? Or at least increase the amount of population they give, because this is quite nice. So let's accept this. How many crystals did we get? Probably just 100. Oh, no, I got 200. Oh, I got 300. 300 crystals right there. That's a multi. Yeah, no, I'd say that's very impactful. All right, well, yeah. So if we go in game, it'll be much easier to read instead of being on the whiteboard. But it's right here. So right storehouses, rickshaws. If the facilities in question are under construction, the population increase will be reflected after construction of either facility is completed post-update. So if they're currently being built, it's not going to work until they're done. But hey, 300 free crystals right there, a bunch of building upgrades, stamina increase, equipment increase, very, very nice and free. Literally free right there. That's a free multi. So yeah, take advantage of that. Build up your bamboo storehouses, and if you haven't already built them, then it's just going to give you extra stuff, right? You won't actually see the huge jump, but right now, if you have it built, you'll see a jump, and it'll reward you quite nicely. But that's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you all later. Okay, well, there we go. Can you make a free-to-play team for clearing this beatdown? Yeah, give me like a week or so while I determine what's going to be good or not. It kind of subjective what free-to-play is going to mean. Is it normal that you get turned on by watching me record a video? I mean, I'm gonna say no, but hey, you do you, my friend. Who is the best unit in my opinion? Vengeance Raphael. Vengeance Raphael is the best character in my opinion. And that hasn't really changed at all since August of last year. September of last year? Late August of last year. About a year ago. Has not really changed. Hero is still really good for most players. She's still in Godly. She's still the only character with a rewind guaranteed crits for everybody. Good. Overlord Shizu, fantastic, but you can't get her anymore. And only really good for a green team. That's a lie. She's good. She just works really well in a green team. Raphael will just save you and kill everything. He will protect you from almost everything, and slowly but surely kill everything. I love the freeze frame you do at the end of the recording. Oh, I just stare at you. As I always look over to make sure I'm clicking over the end recording button, and I just stare into your soul. That's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I will see you all later. Yeah. What's new in the top left? Oh, probably the ranking stuff that I never click on. Yeah. The ranking stuff I never click on. Where do I rank? Eventually. Eventually. It's got to think. Total EP ranking 19. With all the bots. Probably more around 11 or 12. Yeah, alright. Well, no longer new, so no, doesn't have to bug you anymore. I know someone commented saying they wanted me to click that just to get rid of it because it bugged them. And I intentionally didn't do it because I'm an ass. Let's see. Hero has fallen off for Jubilee, though. I mean, yeah, for big time Jubilee stuff, with the advent of rainbow orbs, it's become less important. But if you don't have a rainbow orb converter, having that extra turn is going to be really nice. No, it's not a new feature. Okay, well, can I haven't done any of the story, so... Can I start building the building? No. Alright, we'll just leave those open then. Oh, more dragon spheres. Nice. Time for me to get my not good tickets. Limited. Tengu. Limited time missions. Use... Oh, Rise to the Ranks. That's going on right now, huh? So next week will be Ranked Valor. Well, that's good news for, who was it? Takwim. Ranked Valor is next weekend. Literally a week from now. So if you need Autogram Lore, I mean, you gotta play Ranked Valor. It's still gonna take another week after that to get it, but... there's your event right there. Where can I use Dragon Spheres? In the Union. Your guild. Whatever you want to call it. Your joint thing with a whole bunch of peoples. This thing. You use the Dragon Spheres to get barrier beacons or just straight up resources. So Dragon Sphere analysis. I only have 6, so I can't do it. But there's a number of things you can get leading up to a guaranteed EX ticket, which is nice. But the odds of pulling that are like less than pulling a fucking summonable unit out of a banner. Any protector alternatives for a Vengeance team if you don't have Velzard? I mean, you could use Dark Veldora. I've used him a number of times. Where with protection. Protection. I'm blind. I'm blind. Where the fuck are you? There you are. You can use Dark Veldora. You can use Earth 2.0 Benimaru, but I really don't recommend it that much. Like, you can use him. If you have access to Overlord Rimuru, he's just a better Dark Veldora. The reason why Dark Veldora works is because he's green-focused, and the Vengeance team is generally green-focused. And he can reset your skills like Velzard does. And he can raise your skill cap, which actually helps out a little bit more. Because you can store extra points. So him or Overlord Rimuru would be the best substitutes, and then Benimaru would be like the next. And then if you really are super duper extra desperate, you can use this Dark Rimuru. You know, he also does have a skill cost reset. He gives you extra defense, which makes you tankier. But he doesn't give any extra skill point cap or extra skill point increase. He's like the bottom. I'm poor as shit. I'm scraping the barrel. Can you play with Maribel Rosso? Is it good for the new event? You can use Maribel, yeah. If you have a fire character, that's gonna get the extra weakness strike. You can use her. Let's see. Jury, is there a unit that you don't have, or there is one unit I do not have. And then I have this Octagram Reamer at level 80 because I'm never buying shards for him because he's absolute dog shit. And then I have a few other Octagram characters that I don't have dupes of because I just don't have enough. But as far as missing a character overall, yes, I am missing a character. Her name is Tyr. Why am I missing her? Because she's only on ticket banners, which means I can't whale to get her. There's limited numbers of tickets that I can use every month, and if I don't pull her, I don't pull her. But she was just introduced last month, so it's not like I've gone 2 years without her. I also technically don't have the new Clayman either. He does already have a unit though, so that's why he doesn't show up at the very bottom. There's a Clayman that came out with tier, same time, same thing, only on tickets. I don't have him either. But it's by default that I don't have him. Okay, all right. That's going to be end of stream. It's almost 9 o'clock. I got to do the Should You Summon, and then I'm going to start going over everything and doing the showcases. I probably won't have Momiji showcase up at 6 in the morning tomorrow, but it'll be somewhere later in the day. It'll be up tomorrow regardless, so it'll be there. But congratulations to everybody that had good luck. Sorry for everybody that didn't have good luck. And for people that are still continuing to save the 3rd anniversary, be strong. I most of the time the anniversary units are really, really good, or at least some of them are really good. So, all right, guys, take it easy, and I will see you all later as I stare at you into your soul once again. Good night.